the Unagi Model One Voyager. Hello everyone, welcome to Brian Unboxed. In this video, we're going to look at the Unagi Model One Voyager electric scooter. Here's a look at how the scooter comes in when it's delivered. It comes in a double box and it's packaged well. There's minimal assembly required and it's straightforward. With the scooter, you get the handlebars, screws, Allen wrench, spare parts, and the charger. As far as assembly, basically you have to attach the handlebars. Before inserting it in the stem, you have to plug the connection in, and then line up the holes. You have to tighten 4 screws, 2 on the front and 2 on the back, and that's pretty much it. Also, you want to download the app and get it paired with the scooter. Going over some specs, this comes in 4 color options: matte black, deep cobalt, cool mist, and latte. You can see the comparison on the specs between the Classic and the Voyager model. The Voyager has a top speed of 20 miles per hour, range of 12 to 25 miles. It has 2 250 watt motors for a total of 500 watts, and it peaks at 1000 watts, so a bit more powerful than the Classic. 32 Newton meters of torque, dual e-brake and rear step brake. It weighs in at 29.6 pounds. Has an aluminum chassis, carbon fiber stem, and magnesium handlebar. Solid rubber honeycomb tires. App integration. 3 speed modes. 360 watt hour, 10 amp hour battery. Takes 3 hours to fully charge. The ideal rider height is between 5 feet to 6.5 feet, and a rider weight of up to 220 pounds. A walkthrough around the scooter, you see that the front has a front light. Looking at the lower part, you can see the front fender, the folding mechanism, the 7.5 by 1.6 inch tires, and the 250 watt front motor. Towards the middle and the back, you can see the battery, kickstand, charging port, 250 watt rear motor, rear friction brake, rear fender, and the rear light. In a view of the other side, you can see the reflectors on the side along with the rubberized floorboard. Looking at the handlebar area, you can see the horn, e-brake, throttle, display, and controls. Powering up the scooter, you can see the display is bright. Pressing the yellow button on the right, you can switch from the trip to the odometer view. Double pressing it will cycle through the speed modes 1 through 3. Double press of the power button will allow you to switch from dual motor to single motor, and you can see the icon of the gear. A single press will turn on the front and rear lights. And as mentioned earlier, this has app integration, so all the control functions that I just went over are all accessible via the app. Now, taking a look at the scooter, this is how it is when it's folded. Unfolding it is simple. You have this lever here. All you want to do is just push down and then bring the stem up. And once you hear that click, it locks into place. Unfolding it, just a reverse operation. Just push down. Wait for that click. And you can see here it's very light. Now I'll show the scooter in use. I'll test it out on rough terrain, show the different speed modes, test the brakes, see how it does uphill, downhill, and then give my thoughts. Alright, now I'm going to do the rough terrain test. The scooter doesn't have any front suspensions or rear suspensions, so basically it's meant just for smooth surfaces. But let's see how it does on this rough trail, and let's see how it handles it. Okay, here we go. All right, you're definitely feeling the bumps, but it's handling pretty good. All right, now we're gonna
test out the speed. We'll go through the different modes. There's 3 modes, 1, 2, and 3. We'll start off with mode 1, see how fast it can go, and then move over to mode 2, and then mode 3. I'm going to keep it in dual motor mode, and we'll go from there. Basically, to switch from dual and single, just double press the power button and you're going to see the gears. So right now it's on the single motor mode and then dual motor. And then as far as the speed modes, double click the right yellow button and we're on mode 1. All right, so here is mode 1. All right, 9 miles per hour on mode 1. Switching to mode 2. Toggling from the single to dual motor mode, you do feel, you know, more torque once you're in the dual motor mode, but it will peak at the same speed. Okay, so we're at 12 miles per hour on mode 2 and going to mode 3. So we're topping off at 16 miles per hour, mode 3. Plenty of power. Again, you can definitely feel that acceleration once you're in that dual motor mode. And now I'll switch to single motor. And you can see here on single motor, the acceleration, you don't feel as much torque and it's gradual. So we're in single motor mode, mode 3. A little bit of an incline here, but looks like we can hit 15 to 16 miles per hour after this incline on the single motor. So let's take it further here. Yep, we just hit 16 miles per hour on the single motor on mode 3.
Now I'll test out the brakes. I'll take it to max speed, and once I come into view, I'll hit the brakes and you can use the parking lines as reference.
All right, now I'm going to do the uphill test. Let's see how it handles. I'm going to leave it in the dual motor mode. Let's see if it can maintain the top speed, if we lose speed. Okay, let's see how it does. Here we go. This trail has a nice incline. So right now we're at 13, 14, 15. So it's powering through here, 16. All right, so going uphill, we hit about 16 miles per hour and then it backed off to 15 miles per hour. So not bad, it powered through the trail here. Now let's go ahead and do the downhill test and let's see how it does. I'm gonna probably have to slow it down as we approach the bottom there. Okay, here we go, downhill test. All right, so far so good. We're hitting about 15 miles per hour and maintaining it. 16. All right, not bad. It was able to make it downhill and it felt pretty stable.
Here are my thoughts on the scooter. It was packaged well and you can be up and running in no time. It has a premium feel and it's lightweight. Has a modern, sleek, and minimalistic design, and the aluminum, carbon fiber, and magnesium materials used contribute to it. The paint has a matte finish and you have several options to choose from. There were no imperfections on the paint. The ride was smooth as long as you keep it on the street surfaces. It will get bumpy on rough and uneven surfaces. The deck is rubberized and provides a good grip. It is a bit on the narrow side, but you have enough space to stagger your feet and ride comfortably. The handlebar and stem is solid and tight, not shaky at all. There were no rattles, vibrations, or noises. The 500 watt motor, 250 on the front and 250 on the rear, was powerful and had no issues tackling the inclines during my test. It maintained a 15 mph speed and just lost a minimal amount. I was able to reach 16 mph during my speed test, and this has an advertised speed of 20 mph and a range of up to 25 miles. But that will depend on several factors such as your weight, throttle usage, and environment that you're in. The brakes were strong and grabbed on quick, and there's good stopping power. You had the e-brake along with the rear friction brake to help you come to a full stop. Overall, I feel this is a solid scooter made of premium materials. What stands out is the lightweight design and the ease of portability. The performance is not sacrificed. Plenty of power for commuting or for just pleasure. An upgrade from the classic model as it offers more power and range. So that is my review of the Unagi Model One Voyager electric scooter. If you like my video, go ahead and hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button as well. Until next time, this is Brian Unboxed. Take care, everyone.